Right, welcome back to turn 2 of the Persian Predicament. And speaking of Predicament, we're probably going to get some kind of contact down here on the right. Already, there's two BRDMs coming down this road, and these guys are not in a good position to really do anything about them. This smoke, at least, should bloom. That's all the smoke, and there's probably some more in the air from the mortars. So half the platoon is basically going to stop and cover the other half as it runs into cover. Then they'll swap over, and we'll see. Also got these contacts up here to look for or keep an eye on. But yeah, I've got my list of names here, and I got a red pen. And yeah, second platoon. I am expecting to take some casualties this turn. So with that, let's just watch it all go south. Yep. That's a BRDM. And I guess at least we're shooting at it. It's pretty bulletproof, I think. We did get a ricochet into opening there. I don't know if you can shoot in through those open like windows on the front if they're not closed down, but yeah. Oh, there's another one, and a third definitely, and we had another one up here. And oh, I was just about to say I think we're too far away to hear the sound, but yeah, definitely some contact going on there. And yeah, there's another BRDM. Only spotting one up there though, which is interesting. But no casualties, which I am somewhat baffled about. Maybe it will all make more sense when we get down to ground level to have a look. So let's see. We are adjusting. Let's turn that objective off. There's that BRDM. Who spots that? It is Nick Timofeyevich himself. BRDM is actually I just thought something exploded, but it'll be one of the mortar bombs, won't it? Yeah. So that BRDM is coming out from behind the side of this building. I mean, the turret's rotating, right? It has, it clearly has spotted something. Oh, ricochet into opening. Now, that's where that came from. So presumably we can shoot through the windows then, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, so it looks like Luke has ordered it up here onto this corner. And then to dismount, and I mean, I guess you would put the bodies in that building and then you can cover off this square a little bit, but let's see how that goes. Oh, he did get, the gunner did actually get a burst off, but he missed. He completely missed. Oh, yeah, what's that? That's first squad's B team, so that's what, 2-1, that's Ben Kerry's squad, and this is the team led by Snick's Truth. They got away with that one, didn't they? Yeah, so those guys are piling in, and they're just getting M16 pot shots. Oh! Two Soviet casualties there. Oh, now he's shooting up the Saddam's MG team as they run over there. Oh, yeah, no, we're starting to get the M203s and the laws and things coming in, and that was a pretty good hit. Yeah, knocked out. Wow, okay. Wow. That went a lot better than I thought it was going to go. What happens with this next one? There's a casualty next to it. So they're getting out, and then, yeah. So the whole hinge thing here... oh, is that Grisha doing that? Yes, it is. So hey, here comes the M60. Yeah, we'll take a bit of that. That's what happened to that guy. That BRDM is still in the fight, though. This one, yeah, well, the scout teams all either have 4 or 3 men in them. This one has 2 casualties, and this guy's over here, but the icon's over there, so there's obviously two guys surviving. Where does that other one come up? Right, so the other one comes up in the gap here, which is outside of the smoke. And we get some spawning. They're dismounting as well. Yeah, another casualty. And, oof, we might be saved. That's another very terrifying burst. That's on, what, 3rd squad, which is Mordschlag's squad. He's just about to be. They're just about to be occluded by the hangar there. Oh, thank God for that. I mean, look, that's so close. So close to like this is not the kind of target you want to present to a machine gun. Like, no. We are somehow getting away with it. Yeah. Oof. I don't know how the next turn's going to pan out. We need to start thinking about munitions expenditure with the laws and things. That's going to be important to know about. Haven't used the javelin. I don't think we use one. A dragon, that's what I mean. Oh, we do. And he misses. That's another law that's a law 72 that's just come over the top, and there's the dragon, and I think we're going to go in between the wheels. Yeah. But that's enough. The BRDM is so lightly armored, that's enough to knock it out, and we're not seeing any hatches open or anybody get out. So yeah, he's nobbled. And these guys, no, they've used all their laws. What did they use their laws on? They used them on that. Okay, well, fine, I guess. So these guys, why is 2nd platoon back there? Oh, balls. Yeah, I intended them to run across. Instead of pausing for 5 seconds, they're just on pause. Which isn't great. It could be a little minor problem, maybe. We'll see. But I'm amazed that these guys all got away with it. So now we've got the platoon attack running, essentially. So these guys are going to be able to form up on this berm, maybe in these buildings. And push up this way. The objective is just here, so we could maybe do a wider flank and get round into the objective. But yeah, this, don't know how many other... Oh, that's the HQ! Excellent! That explains why there's only one guy, because there's only one guy in the HQ team. So that's just 2 guys in the BRDM. And then over here, you know, this is a problem, but exactly what Luke is going to decide to do with it is a good question. If it was me, and I was giving the orders and not enacting the orders, because that's going to be a significant difference here, I would either leave it where it is or punch it out here, because it's going to be a pain for me to deal with, because it is armoured, and it has the machine guns, and it can put the fire out, but for me to deal with it, I have to use the dragons or I have to use the laws, and that's going to degrade my future ability to repel armor and motorized infantry. So, yeah, bit of a conundrum on that front. But we're just got to deal with it. We're using up enemy resources, we're blinding them by destroying the recce elements, and we're somehow getting away with it. Meanwhile, this BRDM over here, is this one on its own? I feel like it's on its own. This one's got a tire as a hat. Oh, it's going to pop back up again down here. I'm not seeing any other contacts, but at the same time, it's really weird to send a recce vehicle off on its own. So I'm not 100% sure what's going on with that. But again, this is, if it can set up here and cover that road, it could prove to be a pain in the ass to deal with. So yeah, BRDMs, there should be 6. Plus the HQ, the company HQ, which is one of the weird-looking BRDM 1s. These are BRDMs 2s. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 accounted for. There should be 2 more. Even though I haven't spotted one, it makes sense for at least 1 more to be over there. And then we've got this spotting contact here, which may or may not be accurate. There might be another one in depth. So yeah, we could be looking at Luca. Thinking about the way Luca's going to approach this is it could well be that he's going to not push this too much, but go firm, get into the objective, and just get a toehold, and force me to come and attack him. But meanwhile, yeah, 3rd platoon is getting into that side of Airbase North, and 1st platoon is spreading out over here. So yeah, these guys, 1st platoon are going to be the ones who are going to be who are going to have to deal with the that BRDM. Another thing, yeah, also the frame and the FO team have got up here. Something else he might do is get an FO team like this. I've put these guys up here because this is the best ground, essentially, for observation on the map. But there's nothing stopping that BRDM from coming up here, or for there to be another one coming along off the highway, and that could be a problem. If he gets an FO, and he does have an FO, if you stash an FO in one of the BRDMs, and he gets them up here, then he's going to be able to see everything, and when the mortars come on, he's going to be able to direct them really effectively. So, you guys are going to need to get out. Disembark. We've got plenty of ammo. Yeah. Or enough ammo. And yeah, you guys are just going to have to set up here where you can see all of this stuff. Right. So Jordan C001 can just about see that BRDM, but we need to set an ambush for it around that crossroads-ish So let's get Johanski's squad, split them up. They're relatively safe down here. And just push them quietly through that building. Benjamin Hedman, let's get you set up there in case he comes through and tries to go that way, or tries to disembark troops, scouts around this kind of area. And Attorney, we need to stay away from that. From the gateway, like that road, it is really easy for the enemy to enfilade with the BRDM. If they just park at that T-junction, they can just fire down it and cut the two objectives apart, and stop me moving up. So that's something we need to work to avoid. So get Limbo in the middle. And you guys, it's a third squad B team. Who's that? That's Badges and Trenchcoat, right? Why didn't I have all the rifle squads on one page? All the rifle teams. Yeah, so that's 3 Badges in a Trenchcoat. Let's get him up on that roof with the dragon, which I'm kind of reluctant to use, but at the same time I don't have a means of dealing with these BRDMs if they stay at range, which, you know, Luca is smart enough to do. So I just have to deal with it. These guys are getting to the end of their waypoints, so we're going to have to... this is Nicholas's 3rd platoon, incidentally. They're getting to the end of their waypoints, so we're going to need to sort them out and actually give them something to do. Yeah, that's Zaleski becoming an OP, and that's Colby Simpson becoming an OP. And yeah, let's get Railgun Lovebite squad in there. Duck squad there, and then Bubs the 52 is going to just hunker down behind that. No, we're not going to hunker down behind that building. We're just going to get in that building on the ground floor. I was thinking about if a BRDM sits in the door, you know, he can maybe see over here, so could be risky. So that's a bit of immediate damage control from that lone BRDM. Oh, I nearly said going forward. I really hate that term. Dealing with it if it decides to hang around here. If he keeps at range, we're just going to have to try and dragon him. Like if he sits up here, or goes hull down, we're just going to have to, you know, 3 Badges in a trench coat is going to be on top of this building here. Hopefully he'll be able to nobble him. If he comes closer in, we might need to send a team up along the wall to try and either ambush or assault them. But we'll see. Still, like I say, there's a couple of BRDMs that are accounted for, but this contact is going amazingly well. Oh, hang on, why are you suppressed? It might be because of that one, I'm not sure. Let's see if you can't nobble that BRDM. You guys are just kind of generally okay, I guess. The Dragon team's lost sight of things. Not sure I want them to stand up and move. The HQ team's definitely going to have to stay there now. Yeah, let's move that Dragon team up there. That's Mordschlag's Dragon team. You can see the other BRDMs from there. And you guys, well, let's just get into cover behind the berm. And then we'll figure it all out from there. Also, they're all knackered because they just sprinted across that bit. Right, okay. The mortars, yeah, they're relocating over there. That's cool. We might need them later. But apart from that, I think we're good. Let's press the go button and send it back and see what goes wrong.